In Islam, the concepts of halal and haram are employed to classify actions. Halal denotes that an action is permissible, while haram indicates that it is forbidden. Committing a haram act is regarded as sinful and may lead to divine retribution in the afterlife. Moreover, in regions where Sharia law is enforced, engaging in a haram act may result in legal consequences. Now, let's explore the video further. Make a peace treaty is halal. It is permissible and encouraged to establish peace agreements and resolutions between conflicting parties. Insult others is haram. It is forbidden and sinful to insult or verbally harm others, as it goes against the principles of kindness and respect in Islam. Conceal people's disgrace is halal, which includes keeping their sins private, is indeed considered halal in Islam. Worship the prophets is haram. It is forbidden to worship or idolize prophets, as Allah is the only entity worthy of worship in Islam. Kill enemies during war is halal. It is permissible to engage in combat and defend oneself during a legitimate war, adhering to the rules of warfare in Islam. Kill innocent people is haram. It is strictly forbidden to take the life of innocent individuals, as Islam emphasizes the sanctity of life. Play music at weddings is halal. It is permissible to play music at joyous occasions and celebrations, as long as the content is appropriate and within Islamic guidelines. Music concert is haram. It depends on the content and context of the music. If it includes forbidden elements, such as explicit content or promoting sinful behavior, it becomes forbidden. Watch movie without pornography is halal. It is permissible to watch movies that do not contain explicit or pornographic content. Get drunk is haram. It is forbidden to consume intoxicants or get drunk, as it impairs judgment and leads to sinful behavior in Islam. Use alcohol for medical purposes is halal. It is discouraged to use alcohol for medical purposes when there are viable alternatives available. Rape or harass anyone. Haram. It is a grave sin to engage in any form of sexual assault or harassment, as it violates the rights and dignity of individuals. Admire, follow good people is halal. It is encouraged to admire and follow the examples of righteous individuals who uphold moral values in Islam. Provoke other religious groups is haram. It is forbidden to incite or provoke animosity towards people of other religious beliefs, as Islam promotes respect for all faiths. Let others worship in their own way is halal. It is permissible to allow people to practice their religious beliefs freely, respecting their right to worship. Destroy houses of other religions is haram. It is forbidden to destroy the places of worship or residences of people from other faiths. School for women is halal. It is permissible and encouraged to provide education for women in Islam. Make statues, paintings for worship is haram. It is forbidden to create statues or paintings with the intention of worshipping them, as it is a form of idolatry. Make statues, paintings for art is halal. It is permissible to create artistic statues or paintings that do not involve worship or idolization. Idolize, worship celebrities is haram. It is forbidden to idolize or worship celebrities, as only Allah deserves worship in Islam. Have 4 wives is halal. It is permissible to have up to 4 wives under specific conditions and requirements outlined in Islamic law. Premarital sex is haram. Engaging in sexual relations outside of marriage is forbidden in Islam. Marry your cousin is halal. It is permissible to marry one's cousin, as it is culturally accepted in many Muslim communities. Marry your sibling is haram. Incestuous relationships, such as marrying a sibling, are forbidden in Islam. Friends with non-Muslim is halal. It is permissible to be friends with individuals of different faiths, fostering peaceful coexistence. Marry a non-Muslim is haram. Marrying a non-Muslim may be prohibited due to concerns about religious compatibility. Own a dog for hunting, guarding is halal. It is permissible to own dogs for specific purposes, such as hunting or guarding. Eat pork is haram. Pork consumption is forbidden in Islam. Let cats into the house. Mosque is halal. It is permissible to keep cats as pets and allow them in the house or mosque, as they are not considered impure in Islam. Watch porn is haram. Engaging in explicit material, such as pornography, is forbidden in Islam. Sports tournament is halal. Participating in sports tournaments and competitions is permissible and encouraged for healthy recreation. Gamble and lottery is haram. Gambling and participating in lotteries are considered sinful and harmful in Islam. Respect people with different opinions is halal. It is encouraged to show respect and tolerance towards people with differing viewpoints. Gossip or slander is haram. Spreading false rumors or engaging in slander is forbidden in Islam. Touch others without sexual intention is halal. It is permissible to touch others without any sexual intention or misconduct. Steal other people's property is haram. Theft and dishonesty are strictly forbidden in Islam. Give presents to non-Muslims is halal. It is permissible and encouraged to show kindness and give presents to people of other faiths. Admire and follow the prophets is halal. Respecting and following the teachings of prophets in Islam is encouraged. Borrow, lend money without interest is halal. It is permissible to borrow and lend money without involving interest. Borrow, lend money with interest is haram. Involving interest in financial transactions is forbidden in Islam. Help your non-Muslim neighbors is halal. It is encouraged to help neighbors, regardless of their faith. Eat when your neighbor is starving is halal. It is encouraged to share food and help those in need, even if they are not Muslim. Respect non-Muslim governments is halal. It is permissible to respect and abide by the laws of non-Muslim governments, as long as they do not contradict Islamic principles. Take the law into one's own hands is haram. Engaging in vigilantism or taking the law into one's own hands is forbidden in Islam, as justice should be sought through proper legal channels. The principles of halal and haram in Islam encompass a comprehensive ethical framework that guides a Muslim's conduct in daily life, fostering respect, fairness, and justice on personal, societal, and global levels. While outlined in Islamic teachings, interpretations may vary among scholars due to cultural practices, historical contexts, and individual understanding, showcasing the diverse global Islamic community and dynamic nature of Islamic jurisprudence. Subscribe to our channel for intriguing videos, animated infographics, and captivating illustrations on various topics. Thank you for your support.